And does that make you God or the devil?
Neither, actually. Just the guy asking the questions.
Okay. Well, it's as good a day to die as any.
What's that mean?
It's a good day to die. I had a good day.
How'd your day go?
I spent most of my day dancing, had great coffee, had great sex, had great conversations, had great food. I think it's a good day.
What's the last thing you remember?
Dancing.
Where?
At my client's house.
And what were you dancing?
There's no particular style, I would say, but just dancing, moving to the music, kind of using the pole, but not much.
And who's this client of yours?
I can't really name names.
Okay. Someone you know?
Sorry?
Someone you work with regularly?
Somewhat.
And what is your work?
Well, I teach during the day and I strip at night. The funny thing is, though, that in India, you don't even have to fully strip. So it's kind of easy work.
Is that the funny thing?
Mm-hmm. It's funny how it really doesn't take that much to get them to throw all their money at you.
And this is something you do for private clients?
Mm-hmm.
Is this a one-on-one thing or a club sort of thing?
Not clubs. Here they're, I would say, below my standard. Private clients and sometimes private groups.
When you say here, it sounds like you've done this elsewhere.
Hmm?
Where?
In New York. Just a little bit. There the competition is much tougher. There it's challenging. There people won't just throw their money at you.
Why is that?
Because you gotta do a lot more work. They expect more, they're used to more. And there you'll have girls that'll do anything, so I don't really want to do anything.
What do you mean by anything?
Like, I don't know if I want to strip completely just in front of anyone. Here, it's a little bit more curated. I know who the clients are going to be. I know that they're not very sleazy. There, it's anyone.
Mm-hmm. Is it also private parties and private groups there?
No. I wasn't good enough.
Is that why you came back?
Mm-hmm.
How's the money?
Good.
Is that why you do it?
Mm. Yeah.
No other reason?
Well, I'd be lying if I say I didn't like the control or the power that I feel when I'm dancing and everyone's watching.
What power or control do you feel?
I guess maybe because of the lack of exposure. Here, they're very mesmerized. They're entire attention is on me. I mean, the entire event is curated just for them to watch me. And there's usually a waiting list as well. And that's all they're there for, even though they might be pretending to have their conversations or their business meetings. I know that their attention is on me. And these are powerful people. People who have essentially done a lot with their lives, who have significant amounts of money, but they still want to give me all of their attention at that time.
And their money, apparently.
Mm-hmm. On their money. You would think that these people with all of their money would want to spend it elsewhere. But I learned very quickly that a lot of them don't really know what to do with their money. And they like to spend it on shiny, pretty, exclusive things. So I made myself a shiny, pretty, exclusive thing.
And you like taking their money.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you?
Doesn't matter what I'd like.
If you say so.
So apart from your wonderful job and all the money it gets you, how things been going?
Sorry?
Apart from your wonderful job and all the money it gets you, how are things going?
I'd say smooth.
Okay. You want to explain that?
Well, how do you mean? Are you talking about my life? Are you talking about...
I'm not talking about the weather.
Mm-hmm. Well, I make enough money to support myself, to not depend on anyone else, to not rely on anyone else. If there's ever a medical emergency, that's something I can cover. That was one of my biggest concerns. I have a pretty decent job. I'm well protected so far.
So your whole life passes through the prism of your finances.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else? No meaningful relationships?
Humans are, I don't know, a little obnoxious.
Okay.
You can't really trust them, so they're there, but I wouldn't really place a lot of value on that.
What does that mean?
Meaning that everyone's there just to get something from you, and then when they get it, they're gone, and then the next person comes, and then that's how it flows. So nothing really sticks.
Ever been in
Money
love?
sticks, though.
Money sticks.
Hmm?
Ever been in love?
Not that I can say so.
Any family you care about?
Not particularly.
So it's about money, you, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the other things are there. They're the icing, but I wouldn't.
Such as?
So there are a couple of friends. There are a couple of men. Like I said, you don't know when they're just gonna go. So, yeah.
You don't trust anyone.
No. And I enjoy my own company.
Why don't you trust anyone?
Well, like I said, they're usually always just there to get something from you.
Sounds like you have some experience with that.
Oh, yeah.
Such as?
Well, people either want sex or money or connections. They want something.
Those are the things you want.
What are the things that I want?
Those are the things you want. You can't presume to know everything that everybody else wants.
Well, that's what they try to get from me, so.
But you try to get from them too.
But I don't think I lie about it.
Do they?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Because they pretend that they want something else.
What do they pretend they want?
friendship, a real connection. Like if you want sex or money, that's fine, or connections, but in terms of network, but just say it up front. You don't have to beat around the bush. Then it's fine.
What if somebody does want friendship?
You should look elsewhere.
You're not in the market for anybody. Why not?
Like I said, I enjoy my own company.
What
And
do
I
you-
don't trust anyone.
What do you enjoy about your company?
I'm not going to stab myself in the back. I'm pretty entertaining as well.
That's for sure.
I'm glad you agree.
Who hurt you? One isn't born this way.
Who hurts me? Who hurt me?
Who hurt? Ask them.
Different people. Maybe not intentionally, but my father died when I was very young. Not intentional, obviously, but he wasn't around. My mother was, let's see, what's the word I want to use? I would say very damsel in distress kind, not the one that wanted to take charge of life. So wasn't very motherly.
Any sibling?
Older sister.
What about her?
She's alive.
I'm aware of that.
Sorry?
Sure. And?
And she works. She has a regular job. Married. Boring. No kids. She exists.
Not very close.
Not very close. We were closer growing up, but not so much.
Not close to anyone. Be sensitive as a kid?
A little, but I think I realized very soon that being sensitive was a luxury.
It's a luxury.
Mm-hmm.
Can you afford yourself that luxury now?
No,
Why not?
because when you're taking care of yourself, you can't really afford to be sensitive and emotional and affected by everything that happens around you or to you.
How'd you die?
What?
How'd you die?
I'm assuming my heart rate went too high from having a lot of great sex. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's the last thing you remember?
No, the last thing I remember was dancing. But I don't think I died from dancing, so